The river's really wide, probably a couple hundred yards, and the breeze is messing me up, blowing me, pointing upstream, but it's really shallow. That's how deep it is. My paddle is just stopping right there. Lots of little sandbars and stuff out here. You gotta be kind of careful of where you go, because if you're not, you'll end up in 3 inches of water in the middle of the river, and you'll have to backtrack or get out and pull your boat or something like that. Well, I've never had that happen before. I went to paddle backwards to get myself turned back facing downriver, since I was tinkering with camera stuff, and the wind blew me facing upriver again, and the paddle just snapped right in two. So it's a good thing I've got a spare. Snuck up on these ones. I'm going past an island right here. It's not the one that I'm going to stay at, but it's a pretty good sized one, it looks like. Got some mature cottonwoods growing on it up there, just off the bow of the canoe. Leaning back against my sleeping bag. The breeze has calmed down, so it's not wreaking as much havoc as it was before. Pretty nice right now. Got a little peninsula with some big old cottonwoods over there. Turn the boat and show you back there. Got a nice beach up in front and to the side of me, and big old tall bluffs that are probably blocking the wind. Anyway, pretty nice at the moment. Finally able to just sit back and relax and enjoy my ride. Coming up on the island that I've been planning on staying the night at. Pretty big one. I'm not entirely sure if it is actually an island right now. The water might be low enough that it's connected to the left bank, but I'm gonna go check it out. It'll be fun to camp out here regardless of whether it's an island or not. Nope, it's not an island right now. Give it another month and the high water will make it one, though. I'm going to go down to the bottom end where I'm guessing there's probably a decent fishing hole and check it out. Coming up on the end of the not an island, so we'll show you pulling up on the bank and checking the area out. Hopefully I don't tip the camera over when I run up on the bank. Made it. Alright. Oh goodness, the bank caved off right next to the camera. I was a little concerned there. Okay, let's go on a walk and check this place out. All sorts of goose tracks in the sand all over here. So this area is where the other channel is that makes this an island during high water. But obviously it's no longer an island at the moment. As I said earlier, give it another month and it probably will be. Here's some drag marks where the beaver came up and pulled themselves around and dug up something, maybe a tasty root or something here, and then went on back to the river. Here's another beaver trail. Maybe you can see that one a little bit easier. Got his footprints here, and his belly's dragging along right there. Got a pretty well used beaver slide right here. They've been coming up to get them some groceries in the brush. Been chewing these off. Since it's early or mid-spring, the beginning of April, I'm hoping to find some asparagus, wild asparagus growing out here. Be nice to have a snack on it, but we'll see. Beaver Highway here, big old groove cut in the dirt. I'll show it to you from this angle looking towards the river. Pretty good gap right there. They've crawled and pulled bushes and stuff through. They made them a path through the brush and stuff. Got some willows chewed off right there. Snacking on that. Maybe we'll see a beaver or two tonight. Bunch of tracks or something here. Coyote tracks. Big nice open spot in the middle-ish of the island. Nice open pathway is disappearing. It's all back there. Starting to get thick. Pretty low. Push through all the brush. That actually wasn't too bad. Can I find my way through? Sign of humans. Somebody else has been here before. Yuck. I think it's about time to try and turn around and get out of this nasty mess. The way I came or a different way? That's the way I came. And it doesn't look like I have any good options. I guess back the way I came, it is. Oh good. Back to the open-ish area. Getting along toward evening. Really nice time of day. It's not so hot. It was in the 80s when my wife was shuttling me around and getting me dropped off. But nice and quiet. I think it's time for me to try and catch some catfish, so I'm gonna go grab my tackle and stuff. I just bought this catfish bait a couple days ago and tried it briefly and caught something on it, so alright. I've never been one to buy bait, especially for catfish. I guess I've bought anchovies for strappers at Lake Powell, but usually for catfish I just use whatever I have on hand. Worms, grasshoppers, sandwich meat, cheese. I've got catfish on all of it, but I wanted to give this stuff a try just to see what would happen. It seemed to do all right, so since it's fairly early in the year and haven't got a garden growing worms and vegetables yet, and I feel too lazy to catch grasshoppers, and I don't have much sandwich meat with me today, I'm gonna use my catfish bait. Looking for a little bit of an eddy along the edge of the river. This spot might do okay, but I think there's a place a little bit better further up here. Oh, just right here. Beaver lodge right there. Yeah, I think I will fish from on top of the beaver lodge. Set my jump down here. It's looking like this is probably an active, fairly active lodge. We got fresh cuttings right there and right there in the water, and we've got pretty good slide coming up the bank here and over there. More fresh cuttings in the water right there. So anyway, I'm gonna set up shop here and fish right there. Now for a close-up of what I'm doing here. We got some dough bait and a dough bait holding hook, and this stuff stinks. It is really smelly, so I'm going to try to avoid getting it on my fingers. Use that stick to poke it down and drag it around in the goop. And that's what I'm going to pitch out there for the catfish to bite. Mark, get set, go. See how long it takes. Let's see. Get myself a rod holder here. I don't know if you can see my rod tip or not there. Back and check on it. Yeah, it looks like you can see that fine. We'll wait for my rod to start bouncing around. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. Little bugger. Making these catfish noises. Get you unhooked here. He's cussing me out. Don't blame him a bit. Well, the bait works. Let's do it again. Well, I had a couple false hits and lost some bait, and haven't got snagged yet, to my knowledge. And it's been at least 3 minutes since I put the last bait in, so I got bored. Now I'm showing off the scenery. Maybe if I'm busy running the camera, the catfish will bite. I changed locations, pitched my line in there and looked like I was getting a bite, so I yanked on it and popped my sinker and hook and swivel all off. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there, besides I lost my gears, but re-rigged and put it back out there, so we'll see what happens. And got another little one on. These ones are fun to catch. I do hope to get a bigger one though, or several, but we'll see. Pretty well into evening now, but I've got the fishing bug and this spot looked like a good place to catch a fish, so I'm pausing here for a bit to see if I'm right. I figured I better quit fooling around and just get to a spot where I could make camp. Saw this little beach and kind of a bay right here, and I thought, oh man, that looks awesome for fishing. So I'm going to be fishing by moonlight and set my camp up right here. That's more like what I'm looking for. Yeah. Got my sleeping bag, my bed made, and fire's burning down. Caught a pile of small to decent sized fish. I'm going to leave my line out overnight. Got a bunch of catfish meat and innards on the hook, and I am gonna go to bed. Good morning. Just got up a couple minutes ago. Listened to the geese and the beavers and the turkeys and the owls most of the night. It was a pretty good night. It was pretty busy. Lots of stuff going on, but I enjoyed it. I got out here and realized that I left my tarps, ground blanket stuff back home, so the only thing I had to put down to keep my sleeping bag kind of clean was emergency blankets. So that's what I used. I don't think I caught anything with my fishing pole last night. As I was going to bed, I had a pretty good bite or two. Saw a rod tip jerk, but when I checked it, there wasn't anything on it. I think I got some weeds caught or something. Oh, maybe we're all clear. But I don't have any fish on the line. Did get those 5 last night though, so that was good. See if I can get some breakfast going. had to go find a suitable piece of wood for a spatula. Sausage is cooking faster than I can make my utensil. Okay, that'll work for now. Well, that one got away. Bait up and try again. Looks like breakfast is ready. Looking forward to good old camping food. Okay, I got a fish on this time. Doesn't feel like a very big one, but at least I'm getting it. He's okay. Happy to have him. Another nice cat. Breakfast is cooked. I got my fish pulled in. And this is a very rare and unique circumstance in my camping expeditions. I actually have a fork and I don't have to whittle one. So I'm going to enjoy some civilized amenities while I eat breakfast. Underway again. I don't have very far to go before my pull out, but I'm going to try and catch a few more fish along the way, so I'll be making stops at likely prospects. Got some turkeys over there. Not sure if I can find them for you in the camera or not. There we go. You got a big old long beard. I saw two of them a couple minutes ago, but the other one must have hid. Nice of that one to make an appearance for us. I'm gonna sit up here on the point of this sandbar island and see if I can catch fish. I believe that's a porcupine. I caught sight of it and went, that looks a little unusual. I kept watching it. It finally moved. Maybe I'll go take a look at him instead of fishing. Let's go get a closer look. Stick you back in the tripod. Sorry for the wild ride. Oops. Better point you out there and probably back you off a bit. Getting shallow. I got about 10 inches of water. Oh, maybe less. Bumped the bottom of the canoe on the bottom of the river. Drag the boat up a little bit. Let's go say hi. He sees me coming now. Morning, Mr. Porcupine. I'm just coming to say hi. Look at all them prickles. Okay, maybe I'm gonna antagonize you just a little bit. Take the phone out of the tripod. Keeping his tail to me. Well, if he's gonna go in the bushes where I can't see him, I might as well just leave him alone. It was cool to see one up close. That doesn't happen very often, at least for me. See ya. I was tying my fishing line and stuff together, and those turkeys showed up again. Well, you can see one of them. The other one's over there right next to it, but can't see it very well. Here goes. something playing with my line, so hopefully, yeah. Life is good. Another one. I added that catfish to the collection and figure it's about time for me to head back to the truck because I'm almost out of water, and water's kind of important to drink this time of year with it being 80 degrees. So about time to call it quits. Well, made it to my pullout. Had a good time, caught a bunch of catfish, saw a porcupine and some turkeys and a couple of beavers, but I wasn't able to get them on camera. Had a good trip. See you next time.